everyone. I would like to introduce to you the plugin Project by System. This plugin will allow you to quickly slice certain 3D views, floor plans, as well as create specifications only for specific systems in your projects. Let's assume that we have a model like this and it has three systems in it. We can see it by the colors purple, blue, and green. If we want to quickly create a 3D view and floor plans and specifications only on certain systems, we can do that with our plugin. In order to start the plugin, you need to perform some customizations. We enter to settings, and under the systems tab, we have to select the parameter that we first turn to filter all of our elements. So this parameter will be necessary because the plugin will write the system name as the parent system name and the nested family. And then also, if you want more filter by working set as well, you can select the working set parameter. Also in the settings, there is a checkbox. Use recommended settings. If you want to use our parameters with the prefix BS, you can click this checkbox and the parameters will automatically be added to the project and will be configured correctly. We click Finish. Now run the Project by System plugin. In the resulting window, first of all, we need to select the working format, separation. We're going to and push the type of system. We're going to push a particular system by name or will beat by setting the value manually. Let's do by type of system. If we pick more than one type of system, then the plugin will split them in batch. But if we want to select a few here, check marks, but do a separate one, put that check mark here. Let's pick just one type of the system, and that's it. That's what we want to get, a 3D view, a set of floor plans, and specifications. Let's move on. Next step is to choose the levels that we would like to get the floor plans. Let's say we want to do on the second and third floor. Next, we check the box if we want to create a 3D view. We select the plan type and the 3D view type. We move on. The next block we have here relates to the naming of the species that we're going to get and also the settings where the species will be located. Firstly, if you want to set the prefix and suffix for a template, that is, will be customized for floor plans. This is where you can set them. Let's enter, for example, as the system name and likewise the species name. Let's also enter the system name. Further on, you have the option to grouping the specification project manager and views. So what does that technically mean? If we close the plugin and we go to the manager of the project, we can see what we have here. Some structure. It's set up in this way. Here we have some parameters by which we sort everything, our views or specifications in the project. If you have these parameters, then in the project by system plugin, you have this and will be activated. Here you will be able to select or score certain values. We enter, for example, the same way. Additional here, as in the settings, you can select either other parameter that the plugin will work. If you want to additionally insert and work sets, put a check mark here and select working sets. My model is not a storage file right now, so in my case, it is not needed. And then we go to the last block, which is the specifications. In order for the plugin to work, you need to prepare the specifications initially, by which the plugin will operate. What does that mean? Let's close the plugin and go to the specs. For example, I made three specifications on the air diffusers for air ducts and equipment. In these specifications contain all elements regardless of the system. If we select the lines and go to the 3D view, we'll have all the air ducts selected. In order for the plugin to work, it is necessary to prepare those specifications first that you need in that form that you need. Let's rerun the plugin. And in this block, we choose which ones we want to use. Categories, you need specifications on the system. For example, on air diffusers, we check the box and select the specification that the plugin will use. Similarly, on the ducts, and the same thing on the equipment. If you want to discount the selection, click on this button. Done. All settings have been made. Click on the Done button. The plugin has run. Let's see what we got. In the project manager, we have the name of the tree unfolded. We see here 2 floor plans and 1 3D view. Let's open the 3D view, and in 3D view we can see only one system. How did the plugin do that? For all plugin elements in our parameter, I wrote the system name and then it added filter, customized it by our categories and filtered it. So we got only those elements that relate to the system selected. Similarly, the same is true at plans. And on the plan, we see only elements of our system and nothing else. Let's look at the specs now. In the specs, we have exactly same thing. A branch has been created. Let's expand it. This is where we see 3 specifications that were made from the original specifications. But if we open the specifications at, we're going to have air diffusers here. Just those air diffusers that are related to this system. Exactly the same way it was scored in the filter, and thus with the help of the plugin Project by System, you get quick 3D views, floor plans, and specifications only on certain selected systems. That will be all for now. Thank you everybody. Subscribe to our channel, thumbs up. As well, you will find a video description, a download link for a free 2-week trial version. And see you all later.